You never had a boyfriend because you're only into casual stuff. Somebody assumed that I've kissed a girl before. You lost your virginity before you turned 16. This assumption is a little deep. You have an eating disorder. Hi guys, and today I'm doing an assumptions video. I feel like everyone has done one of those, so I decided to do one as well, but mine is going to be more juicy. You guys have asked some of the very intimate questions, and basically I decided to answer them. I want you guys to know more private things about me, more intimate things, just so you can get to know me. This one made me laugh. You never had a boyfriend because you're only into casual stuff. And to be honest, even though this one is the furthest from the truth, I can see why some people think this. Just because I never share my relationships online, I'm a very closed-off person when it comes to people I date and my relationships, so I get why people would think that. And also some people would say I dress provocative, and because of that a lot of people assume I have a lot of casual partners. And you guys, in 23 years of my life, I've never done anything casual with anyone. I am very committed when it comes to being exclusive, when it comes to being in a relationship. I'm not a casual person at all. I don't do things casually, I just don't. I need to date someone for a while to then move on to the next steps, which I know I look like a complete contradiction of that. I like looking how I look. I love dressing up in hot pants and leather pants, and that's my style. But do I do things casually? Absolutely not. If you do casual things, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You do you. I've got loads of friends who are very into casual stuff and enjoy it, and I'm all about embracing it. I think it's awesome and I think it's wicked. If you enjoy doing casual things, you do you. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I can't, because I would get attached. That's my problem. If I would do something with someone, I would either not enjoy it because I just didn't like them in that way, or I would get attached. I can't just simply put a wall against my heart and be like, nope, not interested, just fun, just pleasure. I can't. Someone asked if you've had plastic surgeries. And this one, I think it's interesting because I don't feel like I look like someone who's ever had any plastic surgeries. I don't know, my boobs are small, but I like them that way. I would never get a boob job. I would probably, if I could, I would prefer to have a slightly bigger bum. So I would never get a boob job, but having a bigger bum, I would like that. But to be honest with you, I can't get injections. I can't get fat injections just because there's no fat on me. For me to get a bum enlargement, I would have to get implants. And I just don't think I would ever do that. Somebody assumed that I've kissed a girl before, and yes, that's a true assumption. You were popular at university, and I have to kind of agree with that one, just because I was the president of one of the biggest societies at my university. Well, first of all, in first year I didn't join any societies, but I lived at the liveliest accommodation in my city for my university. I lived at Marsden House in Leeds, and that was the very lively accommodation known for many house parties and for people going clubbing all the time, and I found it extremely easy to make friends there. But then in my second and third year, when I moved to private houses with some of my friends, I decided to join societies, and in my third year I became president of one of the biggest ones. So a lot of people knew me. It was only because I was put in that position that gave me confidence to be the leader. Somebody assumed that I will be starting an OnlyFans, and nope. In this regard, I might be wearing a lot of hot pants and pretty revealing clothing, but when it comes to exposing my nipples or exposing my BJJ, it's just never going to happen. I used to be a model. I used to do modeling professionally, and even then I've been offered some nude shoots, and every single time I had to say no just because I simply couldn't do it. This assumption is a little deep. However, I decided to answer this because I have been getting comments and questions about this in the past, so I thought I would address this. And this assumption is you have an eating disorder. I can see why some people could presume that I have an eating disorder just because I am slim. I am naturally very skinny. If somebody asks you if you have an eating disorder and you say no, everyone presumes that means yes, you know, because a lot of people can't see their eating disorders, and they would always say, no, I don't have an eating disorder. I don't have problems with eating. I have a very fast metabolism. And yeah, I don't even know why I am so skinny. I don't eat healthy, I exercise, but I feel like a lot of people, with the amount of food I eat, they would look much differently to me. But that's the thing with different metabolisms and body types and body shapes. You could be eating exactly the same as the person next to you, but your body could be looking completely different. I eat very healthy, I eat a lot of vegetables, but I still love cakes, I love pancakes, you know, I love chocolate. And those are the things that I'm never going to deprive myself from. I don't eat red meat though, which I think would definitely contribute to the way I look, and I also exercise. But even with my diet, I know my body is due to fast metabolism and just the way I am, as opposed to starving myself. So I've never starved myself. With that being said though, I used to struggle with body dysmorphia, which I will talk about one day, but it's not an eating disorder. At least in my experience, my body dysmorphia was not related to eating disorder, because I've never was starving myself because of it. But there has been moments with me growing up when I was very slim, very skinny, but I didn't feel that way and I couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. I wasn't happy with how my body looked, and I just didn't feel slim, even though I was slim. I never starved myself as a result. And then the last assumption is you lost your virginity before you turned 16. And that's again false. I was way too much of a prude to even consider it, even though a lot of my friends, a lot of my close circle of friends from school did, and I was aware of that, but I never felt like I was ready or I wanted to do it. Not at all. I was happy doing my own thing. I was really happy to listen to all my friends' experiences and things like that, but for me, I was definitely a lot more of a prude, and yeah. But yeah, guys, that is the end for my juicy assumptions video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you would like me to make a part 2, and I will definitely do one. But that is it for now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!